Hey Aggies, my name is Analisa Burns, and we're here at the event Humanizing Deportation, a digital storytelling project.
It caught my attention, the last story. I think it was very artistic and a different language to talk about something painful and traumatic for so many people.
I liked the public awareness aspect of it, to bring or shed light upon issues of immigration that are so relevant today, especially teasing out this concept of the bad hombre and how the American imagination harps on building a particular image of who needs to be kicked out of the country.
I'm here with Robert Irwin. He's a Spanish professor here at UC Davis and principal research investigator of the team Humanizando la Deportación. Would you mind giving us a brief summary of what your organization does?
Sure. Humanizing Deportation is a digital storytelling project that is a collaboration between people from UC Davis and El Colegio de la Frontera Norte. And our aim is to give a platform for people who want to publicly tell a story or send a message regarding their personal experiences with deportation. And so what we did is worked in Tijuana, and we have produced digital stories, which are audiovisual shorts that are by the people who tell the stories in order to get whatever message they want to communicate across.
So, as you know, there are several stereotypes that can often distort the image of deported individuals. Based on your research, who would you say is the average deportee?
So, of course, we know that in the media there is a negative stereotype that circulates of the bad hombre. And so a lot of people have ideas that are very limited about the kinds of people who are being deported. And certainly there are a number of criminal people, some of them who have committed violent crimes, who are getting deported, but that's a small percentage. And so what our project hopes to be able to communicate is the wide variety of people who are affected by deportation. And so there is no typical person who's getting deported. People of all ages, men and women, people with criminal records, people with absolutely no criminal record, people with criminal records that are very small, for small infractions that with great difficulty would we identify them as criminals. And so our archive aims to get across that diversity.
So what do you think that this specific storytelling method succeeds in that mainstream political actions can sometimes fail to accomplish?
The method that we're using, digital storytelling, is not about imposing a particular kind of story on a community. Instead, it's putting the kind of digital tools in the hands of the community to tell stories that they want to tell. So we're working with a wide variety of individuals who have all different kinds of messages that they want to get across. And so some of them are related to injustices in the deportation process. Some of them have to do with getting across the idea of just how traumatic deportation is and whether or not it's really a kind of a punishment that fits whatever infractions that the person has committed, which may be just crossing the border without papers. But it puts everything in the hands of the community itself.
Right. Finally, what advice would you give to students here at UC Davis who are interested in getting involved or advocating for this specific issue?
Well, our website is humanizandoladeportacion.ucdavis.edu. And so I encourage people to go to that website, also do a Google search, Humanizing Deportation, UC Davis, it will come up easily. I encourage people to take a look at the videos, take a look at some of the material that's there so that they themselves can get a better idea of what's happening with regard to deportation. I also encourage people to direct friends, family, other people that they know to the website, because what we need to do now that we've created the first phase of this archive, is to start getting the word out. We had our public event at the Shrem Museum about 2 weeks ago here in Davis, and about 200 people showed up. That was wonderful. We're scheduling other events in Berkeley, in Merced, in Sacramento, in Tijuana, and so we encourage people to help us inform people, because a lot of people have an opinion about deportation, but they don't have a lot of knowledge about it. And so this archive helps to make it easy for people to understand what is really happening.
Right. Thank you so much for meeting with me today. It was wonderful talking to you. Thank you. Okay.